Would you like to see 10,000 here tomorrow for training? Or
I'd be disappointed if there wasn't more, to be frank. I've seen that many at the Saints. I'm sure we'll see it here, yeah.
Ross, you've spoken about Hawthorn's defensive prowess. Is it too simplistic to look at this as the best defence against the best offence?
Yeah, look, you got to win. It's whoever gets their hands on the footy is going to protect their defence and scoring opportunities. So, both great clearance contested ball teams, and you've got to be really competent in all areas. I don't think. Well, I actually know that you can't just be dominant in one area. So if you look at our offence or attack, whatever you want to call it, scoring, ball use over the last 10 weeks, you'll find it's a lot more solid than it looks over the year's average. So you would have found we've elevated ourselves a fair bit. So because we're aware that you need to be really strong everywhere.
Sorry, I know that you probably haven't had much time since Saturday night, but have you had a moment at all just to sort of contemplate what it means to be part of history for this club and sort of feel a little bit of satisfaction for it, or is it just job done?
I'm very pragmatic. I think that answers the question.
Ross, they tend to try and kick through pressure as opposed to handle the ball through pressure. Does that represent a different challenge for your structures?
Yeah, well, you're probably ahead of me on that one. I'm not sure that's what they do, but they are a great kicking team. And look, you come up against lots of different styles throughout the course of the year, and but sometimes pressure dictates how you can use the ball. So, in a sense, we'll dictate how they use the ball.
Can you tell us why people can't break Ryan Crowley's tag? Why he's in such...
He's got very good concentration. He's a running machine. He's got great strength and power. But again, he gets a lot of support from his teammates. We're a complementary team. So teams help. Players that get tagged break the tag, and the team tagging a player helps cover that player when he gets out. You know, it's a team defence.
Will you set him for Sam Mitchell?
Well, he's a good player. We'll have to think about it. Yeah.
Saw in both prelims the importance of taking your opportunities. How do you relax your forwards and allow them to go through the process?
I actually thought about that today. I never talk about goal kicking to them. Maybe that's a weakness, but well, we're a pretty good goal kicking team. You know, it was incredibly blustery conditions on the weekend. Although they all did miss to the right, so they need to go to school on the first kick. And the MCG often throws up. Teams often kick 7.22 there. Hope it's not us. You know.
Did they feel like it was nerves more than anything?
Pardon?
Did they feel like it was more nerves that was responsible for
Well, look, I haven't asked them. But I can tell you in the review, there's 8 of them missed to the right, so they didn't go to school on the win. So you need to go into school. You know, Malcolm Blight talks about first one MCG, kick it dead straight, see where the wind goes, and everyone go to school on it.
Ross, your time frame here, when you came 2 years ago, did you have a time frame, I guess, to take this club to genuine premiership contender?
No, not particular. 4 years, because that's the contract. So I'd like to get it done within 4. So look, we talk about possibility. So the possibility is a premiership, and that's what we're in the business. We make no mistake that we're trying to play finals consistently, but it was a broader. Let's get to a position on a ladder where you can challenge and play finals and top 4 ideally. But out of that possibility, you know, it was aspirational. We had the aspirations to be a premiership club like everyone has. So from there, you just analyse, well, what needs to be done, what action needs to be taken, and then from there, that's the way we go about it daily. Just keep building the action consistently, getting the feedback, you know, on performance, and keep adjusting and keep working as a collective. We're not perfect. We made a lot of mistakes along the way, but we've been able to learn from that, work hard. And the players have, you know, taken the emotional risk to give their greatest effort when they need it. And not all the times have we come out on top, but because they do that, it's easy to identify what we need to improve and grow. So we're about growth and continuous improvement.
The two losses you've had as a coach in a grand final, have you learned anything about your own coaching style that you do differently match day this time around?
Look, as I said, no one's perfect. I haven't coached a perfect game, or navigated or guided them through whatever way you want to choose it. You know, I think both. Sometimes there's execution, there's some rotation things, there's some maybe about flexibility. But yeah, I certainly walk away with no regrets on effort and preparation. But certainly, you know, you always look back and if, buts, maybes. But it's irrelevant now. It's the past. I got to be honest. It feels like a more normal game than it ever has for me. I think due to that experience, it's certainly not awestruck by a grand final or the week. I think I'll enjoy it, but more importantly, I'll see our players enjoy some recognition and being under the spotlight and see the club grow. When you see your members and fans be up and about, you sort of take pride in that. So, but for me personally, it's about the grind of preparation and trying to guide our players through. Under pressure, people are hungry to be led, and that's my job to help lead along with Matthew and Luke and all of our leaders.
And Ross, can you explain what emotional risk is? I've heard you use that phrase a couple of
Yeah, well, it's just, plenty of people shy away from pressure. Most people don't embrace pressure. They withdraw effort, but, great teams, put themselves out there and are prepared to lose, So,
A small issue, but it's fired fans up. Do you care what colour jumper you're wearing?
look, I caught that on the radio coming in, and look, I'm not sure the machinations of it, but clearly the club executives made a decision based on the facts. I'm not fully equipped to answer it, and I think it'd be remiss of me to explore that. I think you just take it up with Steve and the board.
And Ross, can you just talk about the buy-in from the players and how important that's been to this surge this year?
Well, it's self-evident, isn't it? Players don't buy in, coaches don't survive. So we're parasites in a sense, aren't we, coach? We sort of.
Was there a moment where you thought it was more quick, both the buy-in?
Oh, look, it never. Yeah, there's no end point here. We haven't played a perfect game of footy. All we've done is work really hard collectively, done enough to win some home and away games and create an opportunity. So we're still got a long, long way to go here. We're a really young list still. We've got plenty of growth and improvement, and we've worked really hard this year. There's no magical moment here. There's no epiphany that, geez, the Dockers have arrived. It's about hard work and effort and review, and it's a real grind and it's a treadmill, and you've got to be mentally tough and physically tough to go the distance. It's a marathon, and we're at the last leg.
Was the start point when Pavlich and McFarlane bought into what you wanted to do? Is that
By that I mean we spoke about weights and skin folds and training standards and all those sort of things. So it's all the little things. It's not, and then helping to reinforce the direction we wanted to go, because the more they jump on board, everyone gets on board and you get a bit of momentum with what you're trying to achieve.
Good eye, thank you.